dangle representation in our faces, like, oh look, you know, like Betty and Veronica are kissing, like, oh look how fun, look how cool, like we're a diverse TV show who doesn't care about sexuality. What is up, my peeps? Today I wanted to talk about something that happens a lot in the media, and that is queerbaiting. So yeah, it may not seem like a big deal to some people, but it is, and it can be really damaging. So I kind of wanted to talk about that today, so let's just like get started, shall we? For those of you who are unfamiliar with the concept of queerbaiting, it's basically when a character is coded as queer and not explicitly made to be so, or is actively portrayed as straight by the people who work on the show, or it's when two same-gendered characters are like hinted at that they may be together at some point, but the people who make whatever the content is never intend to make that a thing. It's basically baiting LGBT people with suggestions of queerness without ever intending to go there, I guess. So essentially it's kind of suggesting that characters are LGBT with the intention of exploiting the LGBT viewer base and getting them to watch your content without alienating like homophobic people or conservatives who don't want that on their TV shows. So it's basically them trying to exploit LGBT people while still retaining their like homophobic fan base, which is messed up. So something recently that happened, and there's like a whole bunch of kerfuffle on this because some people are saying that it's not and some people are saying that it is, and it is. I mean, guys, it is the show Riverdale, where they're like promo material, like the first ever stuff that I saw about it at all was Betty and Veronica kissing. And it was like, wow, look, you know, like another show with LGBT women, which doesn't happen very often. Like, this is so exciting. The actors, the producers, the writers, they've all said explicitly, like, it's not happening. So it's one of those things that they're like, yeah, oh, pat, like, oh, be realistic, that's not gonna happen. And it's really demeaning. And it's very, I mean, it's exploitation of a fan base that already does not get enough representation in the media. I mean, that's not okay. It's not okay to exploit a vulnerable audience. There are a lot of young people in the LGBT community who need that representation to kind of figure themselves out and to grow as a person and to see that their lives can be normal. That's important. And it's kind of like, you know, like, be realistic, that's not happening on a network TV show. And I think that mentality is really damaging, and it's not an okay thing to do, and that's why queerbaiting as a concept is very damaging. It's exploitation, number one, because it's using the LGBT community. You know, they're getting our views and they're getting we're very passionate in general about any representation that we're like, even like any bone we're thrown, we're like, yes, let's go, this is awesome. And so they're using that enthusiasm while simultaneously not being willing to stick up for us because they don't want to alienate their homophobic viewers, which I think is really messed up. So anyway, that's just kind of my thoughts on that. If you like this video, you can hit the subscribe button and be notified anytime I make a new video. And if you liked this video, you can also check out my last video, which I'll link right here. So anyway, I hope you have a good day, and I will see you next time. Bye!